What's going on, stalkers, lovers of the zone, those that are getting tortured in the zone? So here is a more updated video, which is better than the last one I did because I didn't know that the Vortex was available for getting the best mods for Stalker. They've also added a lot more mods too, which are actually good. I'm going to give you guys the mods that I'm using. This is going to make your game run better. It's going to be more balanced unless you just want to play strictly vanilla, but there's some things here you're really going to like. I'm also going to give you some key tips on a couple other things and how to install mods with the mod manager, which is available for it, without worrying about placing files in the wrong way. And if you want to get rid of it, it's a simple click and it's out of here. So the first thing you want to do is download Vortex. It's very simple. All you do, but to make it easy, if you're not here and you want to Google, you would just go to Nexus mod manager download. See? And it's going to be right here. So when you do that, you're going to download the latest version. You're going to create an account, which is very simple. And then you have it. Once you have it, it's there. So I'm going to teach you guys how to use it next. So let's start off with the mods that I recommend. And these are all amazing. One, less outfit and weapon durability. I chose the 50% variant. You can choose to do like 20, 25%, 50, or you could just completely just make it, you know, void if you want, which I didn't want to do that because I still like the survivability. But I think some of the stuff is a little bit unbalanced at the moment, and we know devs were mess with it over time. So basically, as you see, I have it enabled. With this, I can disable it, or I can uninstall it. And if you want to fully uninstall it and remove it here, you could just delete the archive, but it asks you to do that when you press remove right here. You delete archive. And like I said, if you just want to disable it, you could do that, and it's disabled. You don't have to worry about messing with any files. It does it all for you. This will help you guys out big time, and I know a lot of people probably don't know about this, and it will help big time. So when you have this installed, let's give an example. So I'm here on less outfit, right? So you click this right here. And what this is going to do is this is going to open that page on the mods page, right? So look when I go to files, you see mod manager is going to be there instead of just manual download. So it can do it for you. As I said, you can choose how you want it to be. You can just block it out completely if you want. Stuff like that. And then, like I said, it just does it for you. When you click it, it'll install it for you. And when you want to get rid of it, you do the same thing I just told you. It's very simple. And you can go read comments and posts to see what people think about it. And then the description is here telling you what it is and what it does. But I'm pretty sure this is pretty straightforward. So this mod, I highly recommend. It's an amazing mod. And like I said, if you want to search for mods, you go here. You want to do this, explore all mods when you get to the page. And then all time, and go to Ascension. This will give you a highlight of the best mods that people are downloading and what are the most popular. And if you want to even do it by downloads, you could do this. And yeah, that should be showing the most downloads, but yeah, it's weird that it's not. But anyhow, dates published is probably the best then if it's going to do that and be weird. It shouldn't do that though. But yeah, this is where you can see things. Honestly, I mess with these. I didn't find them to really make a huge difference compared to what they say. But another one I highly recommend, and this, if you want to do this, I honestly am not using it right now because I kind of want to play that way, is CE Script Unlimited Carry Weight. This one you got to do a little bit manual, but it's not that bad. Just read it and it'll help you out. And if you guys don't like TAA, because a lot of people there were problems like this, don't like it, TAA is highly recommended. You can turn off all that stuff, depth of field, bloom, and the game will definitely run better with that off. No doubt about that. Another one that I recommend next after those is melee and bash range. I mean, you know how annoying it is? Like sometimes when you're trying to melee things and then like you realize it's kind of janky and you just are not hitting the like the dogs or the little rats and they're kind of like beating the hell out of you and it just feels annoying. Well, with this mod, it helps you reach them on a more balanced perspective. So I highly recommend that mod. Next, no or reduced weight for ammo, nades, meds, and food. It just basically takes the weight down. And if you want to remove it, you can. Like I said, if you want to roll around with more items in your inventory and not worry about how annoying that is. So that's another very good one that I highly recommend. After that, reduced repair cost, 1.1. Because repairs are ridiculous, right? So you get to mess around with how you want that to be. Like I said, always go here. And once again, you can choose what file. So when you install it, it asks you which one you want to install in the mod manager. I chose 50, obviously. You got to choose one at a time, obviously, because you can't enable all of them at the same time. So you guys decide which one you want. And if you just don't want repairs on, then you just put repairs are going to be free. Right, you know, play how you want to play. Like I said, this is stuff that's just very handy and it's very cool. If you don't want to do any of that, like I said, at least get to the ones I have coming next. Next is Stalker 2 Ultimate. I like this mod and I think it's undercover. It's very good too. So let me show you what it is. This actually makes a difference. I've tested it, y'all. What this guy did is he made it to where the Unreal Engine is tweaked to be more optimized to utilize the game better because it's on default by dev. So for example, from the creator of Sparking Zero Ultimate for Dragon Ball game, which Stalker 2 Ultimate is a mod that improves the experience, latency, and graphic of Stalker 2, creating a smooth experience. It does not degrade your experience. It actually makes the game look better and your FPS goes up. Performance optimization, binaural spatial audio, Ultimate Edition plus graphic tweaks like better shadows, better reflection, and better distance rendering. And it improves all these things. And he says the number of frames is not a symptom of stability and fluidity. A good gaming experience is when you have stable frame rate. If you have graphics, the experience will be more stable when you are close to a straight line and you don't have fluctuations. You can also do 200 frames per second, but if you go from 200 every 5 to 150, then you will notice some stutter. 60 frames per second, but fixed is better than 120 with fluctuations. And he's right about that. And a lot of people were wondering, wait, how are you doing this, right? Like going back up here. He says, hey man, very well done on the work with textures and pop in. This really has helped me eliminate most of that. I like what you did with the eyes adaptation to light and some of the blurring effects as well. Just going down, you can kind of like read stuff. He says, hi, thank you for the mod. You speak about worse the graphics and going down sample to 1280 by 720 because of it. Your hardware will do much more performance, but it is like you downgrade with settings in game. My mod instead, the Ultimate only optimizes without touching graphics. Instead, Ultimate Graphics improves the graphics. Basically what he's saying is he's tweaked the Unreal Engine 5 to utilize things more without performance downgrade. It's just like better optimizing. And he's going to keep on making it better and better over time. But like I said, if you go down here, you can kind of like read stuff and people are saying positive things about it. See, your mod seems smoother than the other ones I've tested. And I kind of feel the same way. It's actually a good one. So he just tweaked it better, as we see. And actually, he's getting some downloads. But like I said, if you don't want to do that, don't. Honestly, I feel like it's helping my game and things run smoother. Another one next is Upscaler update files. So what this does is this makes it to where you can use DLSS 3.810 at the moment, which is actually very, very nice. So let me take you guys to this. As you see right here, your last downloaded file from this mod was November 24th. As you see, that's when I got it. Upscaler update file for the game, making it better and more current for all GPUs. If you use an FSR, it allows you to use that. DLSS, ZESS, you'll be using that, or XESS, my bad. But basically what he's saying is the Upscaler files are now new and were not released by the devs in the game. Only the creators posted them. So they're in there. They just haven't put them there yet. To use them, just update manually. So he's just putting them up there so that you could use the latest up-to-date. So with the Scaler and the Ultimate, you're going to get an improvement, y'all. I highly recommend these mods right now. And this is what I recommend. Everything else you can kind of search for if you want. Like I said, these two I think are very cool. And you'll find some stuff where you can just mess around with. Another one is, like I said, which I'm already using. So if you want to try out other stuff, you can. This is the one that I was telling you about. When it comes to these, it's like, try to find something separate when it comes to like stuttering. If you get stuttering in the game, or just go back in the main menu and then log back in. So that's pretty much what I wanted to highlight for these. You see more mods are getting released daily. We now have up to 15 pages. If you want to mess around with other stuff like lowering the mutant health, if you feel like they just have too much health, you can mess around with that and do that. There's a lot of other cool stuff in here to mess around with. Carry weight, like I said, you can adjust your carry weight. It's another nice one that people like. So do that. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. All right, y'all. Peace out. Enjoy being in the zone. And remember, there's a new patch coming out in a few days. Later, y'all.